Okay, in this lesson, we're going to learn, in the last lesson, we learned how to add fractions when the denominator is the same. That is, the number of pieces in the object is the same. So if this were cake or pizza and it had 4 pieces, we learned how to add it. It's fairly simple, straightforward. What do we do if it's cut unevenly? There's the same amount, but it's cut unevenly. So let's look what that looks like today. Let's say this one on this side is cut into 4 pieces like before, but this one over here is cut into 5 pieces. Now, apologies if this is not quite perfect. I'm going to try and make the pieces equal. I have to go quickly here. There we go. And yeah, that's not quite equal. If you could pretend this one over here, I'll highlight in yellow here. If you notice, those pieces are not equal. If you're arguing with your brother and sister who gets the pizza, obviously you would choose this one because it's bigger, or this one because it's bigger, and not these ones because they're smaller. But for the sake of this, let's just imagine that Saunders got this right and they're equal. Now let's say that this pizza on the left is filled with 3 pieces again. So the fraction there would be 3/4 or 3/4. And we're going to add the pizza on this side. So over here, there is 3 pieces filled, which would be 3/5. Now, in your head, you can imagine yourself, well, if I'm going to move this pizza over here, how exactly would it fit? It wouldn't fit in the missing spots. So how are we going to do that? Let's slide down. What we have to do is we have to make something called equivalent fractions. And equivalent fractions goes by, you're going to take the fraction here, 4 and 5. What's a number that 4 and 5 goes into? 4 and 5, 4 groups of 5, it goes into 20. So that's kind of a key. You're going to take this 5, put it over here, multiply the top and the bottom by 5. And that's going to make a new fraction. We'll write it down below here of 15/20. Put your plus sign. Then you're going to take this 4 right here and you're going to multiply it over here. 5 times 4, 3 times 4. That's going to give you a new fraction of 12/20. And what do you notice now is that the bottom, the denominator, is the same. And then adding fractions becomes much more simple. 15 plus 12 is 27. Excellent job.